My head's crowded with pictures for hours of you and what we used to be. All those places and secrets were ours. They still find their way in my dreams. Sometimes I stop at that coffee shop and pretend that you're waiting for me. I see your face in every face, every step, every block, every street. It's a lonely city when the neon's bright and you're not with me to shine your light. And the skyline's empty, nowhere to hide. It's a lonely city, it's a lonely night. Past the station, I wonder if I should just go and get out of this town and just face it. If you're not here, this isn't home. It's a lonely city when the neon's bright and you're not with me to shine your light. And the skyline's empty, nowhere to hide. It's a lonely city, it's a lonely night. It's a lonely city when the neon's bright and you're not with me to shine your light. And the skyline's empty, nowhere to hide. It's a lonely city, it's a lonely night. I always thought that a promise meant not letting go, then you let go. Now I don't know. I always thought that you needed me like I needed you more than the world. I was so sure, 'cause you gave me your kiss, your body, your soul. Gave me those nights when I held you so close. Gave me your heart, your hopes and your dreams. Why can't you see? You can't take it back. You can't take it back. All of your love was all that I had. You can't take it back. You can't take it back. You can't take it back. All of your love was all that I had. You can't take it back.
What's it left to believe in? That there's a truth in your eyes. All of this time you said you were mine. It can't be a lie.
'Cause you gave me your kiss, your body, your soul. Gave me those nights when I held you so close. Gave me your heart, your hopes and your dreams. Why can't you see? You can't take it back. You can't take it back. All of your love was all that I had. You can't take it back. You can't take it back. You can't take it back. All of your love was all that I had. You can't take it back. You can't take it back. Can't take it back. Can't take it back. You can't take it. Can't take it. Can't take it back. Can't take it back. to say you're a legend round the school, locally famous drama queen. Turn my eyes, I see you stare across the room and right at me. Now you're smiling like you got something on your mind. You're so beautiful, I don't want to turn away. You've been here before, make me feel like you're a wild animal, shaking. I am your prey, I'm all you want. If I could go back in time, I'd shoot my shot, I'd risk it all. If I could go back in time, I'd shoot my shot, just so I could have a chance with you. With you. You are always on my mind. Sitting here, I am waiting. Ones like you, they make me shy. Innocently intimidating. I still can't figure you out. You're the kind that drives me mad. Are you here looking for love, or do you love being looked at? You're so beautiful, I don't want to turn away. You've been here before, make me feel like I'm a wild animal, shaking. You are my prey, you're all I want. If I could go back in time, I'd shoot my shot, I'd risk it all. If I could go back in time, I'd shoot my shot, just so I could have a chance with you. With you. So it's probably nothing, but it's been on my mind sometime, and I can't let it go. I know there's gotta be something that I could say in time, but I can't find the words. Keep me on fire. Keep me on fire. swallows the sun. You could have kept it alive. You could have told someone. Now you're just the lonely one. Don't be surprised. You've got love on your side. Don't be confused when it hurts sometimes. 'Cause if you love just right, feels like you got so much to lose. Maybe in time I'll get used to the smoke filling up my lungs, kissing back in tongues. In the middle of the night I hear the hissing of fires, the screeching of tires. Where you gonna run? Does it really make you feel better when you got someone to blame? Are you really gonna let your anger run around in this beautiful, beautiful place? Give her the time, she's got nothing to lose. She's tired of being the muse in your sad story. Girls on the side, watching the slow dance boys. They're making all that noise and getting all the glory. Does it really make you feel better when you got someone to blame? What was all that talk about together? 'Cause all I can see is a shadow. to each other in the fading light. Fall asleep bound together when the fire burns through the night. I can't tell you with any words I know. Nothing's ever really brand new, and none of the good shit is for sure. I heard of somewhere in no time or space. How does it feel to be nowhere and nobody in a nameless place? You could call it heaven, but heaven ain't free. You could say forever, or just let it be, just you and me. What else do you need? Cool water, sweet fruits in the summer, cool water, sweet fruits in the summer, cool water, sweet fruits in the summertime, cool water, sweet fruits to ease my mind, cool water, sweet fruits in the summer. Soft whispers in my dreams tonight, cool shivers in the cold blue light, reflections of my faces in china glass. I found my glow. Dying to feel this way again. The world turns in my two hands. Two running through my veins. Careless leisure, holding on my pain. The morning birds are bathing, the kettle whistling, screaming cold. Go feel the sun on your skin glow. Shine on the world you live in. Feel it with your two hands.
Alarm bot out.
Launching smoke. Right here.
Spike planted. Thanks, Wings. Dizzy's up. Dizzy's down.
One enemy remaining. Team Ace.
I got you. I got you. Right there.
Turret out.
'But okay.
Hey! Bomb buddy out. Headshot.
Thirty seconds left.
Get out of here.
10 seconds left. One enemy remaining. Flawless.
Placing alarm bot.
Placing sentry.
Bot coming back.
There's my buddy. Locked away. Not the spike, Wings.
30 seconds left.
Spike stick. Thanks, little man.
One enemy remaining. Last player standing.
What's another death? The spike is diffused.
Check 1 2. Check. There we go. Check 1 2. Okay, there we go. Now the sound's working. What the heck happened there? Hi, welcome back. NFC leading 2-1 right now. First game. For some odd nose.
Toxins going up.
Again, keep in mind we're still doing the same setup as before with not having the dual streams, so not all the audio is working properly, I guess.
Toxin screen down.
My mic is not coming through. It should be. We're gonna check that real quick.
Oh yeah! Monster on the loose!
Spike planted. Last player standing. Flawless.
Yep, it's working. I just checked. Yep, cool, awesome, and it worked as soon as you said something. So we're back. NMC leading the pack here, 3-1 now. Now keep in mind, this is a team that's gone throughout their whole tournament. They have not lost a singular match their entire bracket for the pre-playoffs. So NMC's really been training hard and, you know, working together to figure out what they did wrong. And they've really come a far ways as a team. Trap's getting one. Trap's really low on health, though. Kit Kat picking off another one. Lear getting picked off there by Hunter. Woken getting Ico. 2v2 right now. Oh, traps down. Kit Kat left to pull it together with a 1v2 here. Kit Kat gets one. Kit Kat doesn't get two. And Bizzle Manizzle is going to get the diffuse.
My ult's ready.
Close round there for NMC.
I'll return.
The hunt begins.
Spike down A. One enemy remaining.
NMC in a 2v1.
Spike planted.
One remaining from Southwest Minnesota State.
One enemy remaining.
NMC taking that round. NMC up by 2. If you rejoin, sure. Why not? Let me, yeah, rejoin the Discord. Do you have the link? I don't know if I have you added.
Spike down C.
I got the spike.
Bro, battle needs to stop.
Last player standing. 30 seconds left.
Oop. NMC not looking good this round here.
Swarm grenade out. I can hold an area pretty well myself. Make sure to cover the angles I can't.
One enemy remaining.
Yo, you're live technically right now, I believe. Hang on. Let me just verify. Oh, we're gonna have to send that through music. Or we'll send it actually through the system. Say something?
Hey, what's up?
Okay.
Oh shoot, I can hear myself.
Oh, can you?
I can set to your Go XLR output.
Yeah. Give me a second.
Word.
Placing swarm grenade. Swarm grenade out.
Let me try and figure out how I'm gonna do this and route it through because I'm on a different setup than normal. The normal setup is no. It's not on a studio. Yeah, it's on a completely different system than normal. So give me just 1 second. Yeah. Because you're not technically routing through the stream either.
Last player standing. Spike planted.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you I'm gonna share the screen with you. Yeah.
Poison's off.
Oh wait. Oh, I'm dummy dumb. I could just do this. You're still not on. You're still not on.
Not on.
You're still not on.
It's practice. You know,
Okay.
I'm getting in the reps.
Okay, now I think you're on. Say something.
Yo, what's up?
Okay,
Hopefully-
there we
hopefully this
go.
works.
Now you're live.
Perfect.
Yeah, there we go. We solved it. We solved it.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's nice to be back. Nice. I've come by and I've watched a couple of streams. Seems like NMC's had a pretty good season so far,
Anyone
so
have funds
that's
to
good.
spare?
Yeah, considering they're in a
telling
higher
me-
bracket than they were last semester.
Yeah, they were telling me about how last semester, you know, they were all talking to me about when they won. That was super cool. And they're going for it again this semester too. You know, I've been talking to them. I've also even just kind of on the side been doing some free time coaching for ICO. So
Yeah.
yeah, and I wouldn't say coaching for David, but we've gone in and looked at playbooks a little, workshopped some stuff, and talked about potential team comps. Yeah, ICO on the Gecko is actually a recent development that we've been working on. So Trista or ICO is really feeling this agent. So one thing I've noticed just from watching the stream is that NFC's been pretty good about pulling these rotates and hitting these sites. See, because we can see there's 3 positioned over on C side right now, and this Omen's in a really good spot. Lurking breakable could actually get 1 or 2 here. Yeah, gets 1 kick hack, and that's a big pick because that's the Brimstone ult taken away from post plant. Lear getting the trade on Omen here, and it looks like A side belongs to NMC.
30 seconds left.
What is this, Minnesota?
Yeah, this is Southwest Minnesota State University.
Southwest Minnesota looks like they're regrouping in spawn for the retake. They do have Killjoy ult, which could be, and Ray's ult, so pretty promising retake potential here. Looks like Viper's lurking a little late through B main, kind of worried about maybe, I don't know, worried about some sort of lurker, maybe the
One
Killjoy.
enemy remaining.
And 2v1, it's not looking good for Minnesota. The Killjoy's looking like they might stick. Gets
Last
spammed
player
off the bomb
standing.
and swings. Low HP, has to push. Backing up, does not have time, I don't think. Yeah, and Lear gets the spam kill. Perfect. But all things considered, really well played post plant from NMC there. They had a lot to deal with. The Raze Rocket and the Killjoy ults are two of the really strong retake ults. in this game. Obviously, that Killjoy ult is really strong just in general, but, you know, Raze Rocket can be really threatening.
Man, thank God you're here.
Traps of course is really good on that Raze. You know, super talented FPS player.
Yeah, he's definitely been a strong team member here for NMC as of both of semesters.
He's a very consistent fragger. He absolutely gets his kills. And you know, he carries his weight just about anytime I see him play a duelist. So, you know, he's got a lot of potential. I've talked to him about it. You know, I think, you know, I know he plays Valorant mostly for fun, but we've talked about his idea of potentially looking into kind of pushing to Radiant and maybe even pushing to pro level. And I think he's got the chops for sure. He's got the chops. So looks like NMC shift walking up outside of C here. They've already pulled KJ away for the rotate, so a pretty successful lurk from Cheesy PB and Lear here. Oh no, looks like NMC's going back through the door to B after already pulling KJ away from C site. And they might be pushing into this two-person B site hold and then just get pinched in the post plant. I don't think this is the strongest option. It seems like that NMC's kind of in a rock and a hard place here. If they could somehow get through and go to A, it'd probably be the best thing, but they only have 30 seconds on the clock, and the sites are being held really well here. Viper is stuck in that corner, gets taken out by Traps, and Woken taken out by Aiko. Gets the trade for Lear there, so we're in a 3v3 post plant situation. You know, this could go either way. We do have the Brim ult for post plant, but you know, Brim's not in the best position for that right now. Looks like Traps and Aiko kind of playing passively on site. Traps gets a pick on the enemy Raze. Aiko and Traps both on low health. Shoots the decoy, dodges the flash. It's looking good for NMC. They might not even have to use the Brimstone ult. It's looking like they might. Ooh, well, maybe not. Yeah, the Brimstone ult's definitely gonna come out now. Yeah, I think Omen there is just trying to play to get that Brimstone ult out. I don't think he was even trying to retake, just making sure that utility gets used up so they can't use it for another free round. And another round for NMC. Oh, unfortunate. The Yor gets a pick. That's gonna, you know, potentially hurt the economy. Although I'm not sure. You know, that actually might be the difference. That might be the difference this round, because that's going to be either one less shield, one less Vandal, one less PC utility. Something's got to be sacrificed for that pick there. So, you know, we'll see what it is. But we do have 2 light buys on Southwest Minnesota with the Stinger and Spectre. It's looking like it's going to be an A hit here. Early Omen blind to try and stop that aggression. Puts up a smoke and TP's up Rubble. This could be really good positioning for Omen here, but I think Traps might have a read on it. Throwing that nade up Rubble, forcing the Omen off the position, and Lear gets the pick, although Aiko does go down. Yeah, those Omen TPs can really get you strong positioning, and we're going in with the Raze ult. Could get this pick here, oh, and just barely misses the Raze. Raze swings out with the Stinger, gets traded by Lear, or actually doesn't even get traded, just gets the pick. JJV gets a pick back sight, could have picked up a gun, doesn't, still has a Spectre. Lear hits another headshot. That's one thing about Lear. They've got really consistent aim, really good aim. So lots of headshots, high headshot percentage, you know. Kickack on a super strong lurk here. Just barely catches the timing on the Yoru with that ult. He's getting pushed by Killjoy, has the off angle. However, there is the KJ ult down. No, that is NMC's KJ ult, and Yoru unfortunately can't win the 1v3 retake against NMC. Going into the second half, 8-4, NMC's looking pretty good. We'll have to see how their defensive hold is. I will say, you know, we are looking at Viper on Lotus is an interesting pick. 7-9 JJV.
Nope. They do this every time.
I feel like something I've noticed when I watch is that Trap seems to have a sixth sense for when he's being spectated. And he'll always do something goofy. But we're getting the early raise nade A main here. This is super common. You see this a lot.
I need to put together a compilation of funny moments from these matches that I just happened to catch.
Oh, and we're getting a flood out on C-side already. It looks like they're already out bend. Yeah, it looks like they're already on site. Maybe Cheesy PB playing life. No, Cheesy PB gets taken down. Now we're in a 45 retake situation. Bomb isn't down, and it looks like maybe we're getting some overheats into spawn. If Demi can get 2 here. Oh, unfortunately only gets 1. Now we have 3 posted up hall and only a Killjoy on site. KitKat could kind of sneak in with this shorty, maybe make some work happen. And no, we've repositioned back to site. Viper at half HP. Traps gets 1, but I don't think it's enough. 21 HP. They're probably not going to push it.
It's not looking great for Traps.
This is the top frag. It's looking like Piss Around might go to Southwest Minnesota. Traps' goal here is to actually die. He needs to maybe get 1 or 2 if he can, but really he wants to get that extra money from dying to the enemy team. When you lose a round, if you stay alive, you get less money when you spawn in. So Traps still has 2 satchels saved from Pissed Around. Could make something happen here. NMC is known for their sort of funny eco plays, so we'll see, you know, kind of what happens on eco here. It's looking like a stack on the A site, but Southwest Minnesota is preparing to do a C hit, it seems. So, you know, this stack might not even pay off. Depends on how fast we are on the flank. If we can get that Killjoy turret down and really kind of get up behind them and pinch before it's too late. PvPB doing his best to hold down site. Gets hit with a raise nade, satchel out, and gets taken down. Once again, we're in a 4v5 retake on C. Lear contending with the flank Killjoy turret. Pulls KJ away from site, so that could be a good thing, but immediately KitKat and David, or Traps, get taken down. And there goes Lear. It's looking like... Just see what kind of damage Ico can do. These pistol rounds really are you're so statistically likely to lose them. You know, it's all about seeing what you can do to hurt the economy of the enemy team, and you know, see if you can make any miracles happen. But it doesn't look like that's the case for NMC this round.
NMC pushing through though.
Yeah, for sure. It's one of those, you know, pistol rounds. They can go either way. You know, they really don't determine the half when it comes to score lines being this close, 6 and 8. You know, it's a good 2 rounds for Southwest Minnesota, but we'll see if it's enough. We immediately get a Gecko Molly and a nade off rip on A site. The Gecko Molly goes deep, the nade goes shallow. It's looking like Southwest is hanging back here, maybe playing a little bit of a lurk angle. Ico's sending some bullets through to try and catch a timing. But it is looking like C... No, they're backing off of C and heading towards A, especially after that pick on Traps. This is definitely going to be an A hit. Now we have to rotate 3 players off of C to A, and it's looking like it's going to be another retake. Yeah, and that's Minnesota through tree with the bomb. And NMC is repositioning in heaven for what looks to be
Smoke's down.
3rd retake of the half.
Spike planted.
Ooh, some spam through the smoke almost catches Yoru. Yoru's in a pretty close position here. This could be dangerous for KitKat. Backside here, yeah, absolutely gets swung out. Ooh. 2v4. We got Viper and Tree and 3 playing main.
Last player
Molly's on bomb. Can Cheesy PB make something happen? There's 2. Oh, unfortunate. Gets a Yoru flash. You know, without that Yoru flash, there's no telling, because they did line up. It could have been a clutch from Cheesy PB there, but didn't quite work out that way. 7 and 8.
7 and 8
like
coming up.
Another save from NMC here. They're buying Light Shield Sheriffs. Interestingly, this is actually one of those things, right? I recently did a survey with some top level players asking, you know, what's favored on these sort of eco rounds. Do you favor utility? Do you favor shields? Do you favor sheriffs? And statistically, it seems most likely that those sheriffs win you those eco rounds more than anything else. So seeing the sheriff buys from NMC here, we could see something interesting. But, you know, Minnesota doing their sort of scoping out C, seeing what's going on, staying mostly in spawn, pulling in default, trying to see where the weakest link is and hitting that. And it seems that they've correctly identified that A is sort of our weak link at the moment. Maybe Ico can convince them otherwise with a Gecko flash or a kill here. But no, Ico backs up, playing her life. And it looks like they're potentially playing for another retake on A. Hasn't gone too well for them recently. I think standing your ground here and taking a pick is, you know, definitely a worthy gamble. Oh,
That's
and
one.
We get a pick on enemy Rays. 3v4 retake with sheriffs.
Ico dealing with all three. Kick getting picked off there.
And Omen gets up TP on the high box. This is a really good off angle for primary Coyote here.
Oh, but it's not going to be enough.
Coyote. Yeah, that off angle is really strong.
Southwest Minnesota State. Yep. Tying 8-8.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's the tricky thing about these 3-site maps like Lotus and Haven is that, you know, when you have 3 sites to defend, you know, in Valorant in general, if you think about it, right, even with 2 sites, you only have, you know, 2 or 3 players defending one site, usually most of the time, but you have 5 players attacking it, right? So you immediately have that numbers disadvantage just kind of going into it. But when you have this 3-site spread, that numbers disadvantage becomes even stronger, and so you're forced to hold these sites a little bit, you know, a little bit harder. And it looks like NMC is going for the C stack, maybe hiding it potentially to try and bait Minnesota into pushing this C, which would be a good thing. If Minnesota does push C, then NMC is definitely, you know, positioned to hold it for now. But it looks like Minnesota is kind of caught on, is maybe backing up to B, which is currently open. So 40 seconds into the round, still no kill yet. Slow play on Lotus is
Launching smoke.
definitely pretty common. And it looks like they're leaning towards A, and they get to pick on traps. That's a really devastating pick for NMC. Ico gets hit by the Omen blind, is forced to fall off box, and gets taken out. Yeah, that's 3 people taking down A. It's not looking too good for NMC here. Wait, Lear gets a spam kill through the smoke, has ult. Reyna ult could potentially win the round here if Lear pops it now. Get flashed. You know what's interesting is that I think with Reyna ult there's maybe a way, but you never know. You never know.
We'll never know.
It's one of those things.
We might see it come out though this round though.
Yeah, Valorant at large is actually kind of sort of a statistics game. It's really about, you know, taking gambles, taking chances, knowing when to take gambles. You know, you're never really guaranteed anything in this game with such low time to kill, and you know the way that things like Peeker's advantage can be favored, and just all sorts of other inconsistencies and factors that can cause, you know, things to turn on their head. But looks like Cheesy PB holding close to the Singer here, maybe waiting for a race to satchel out onto site, it looks like. Door gets open. We've got 2 people
get an counter here.
Towards B.
Might sees one. It's gonna get out of there.
Falls off. Shows presence. C. Maybe kind of convincing him to take away and go B. That might be good for NMC here, is pulling him away from the C site. Ooh.
NMC down NMC 1 though.
And they are also rotating off of A. Traps has the right read here. Traps knows that they're coming to this A site. But you can see all of those lines of sight directly on Traps, kind of forcing him to not take a really advantageous stairs angle.
Scariest moment of my life.
It is funny to see all of those Little line of sight beams.
30 seconds left.
If only you could see that in game and know that you're peeking towards certain.
I know, but that would be cheating.
that would definitely be cheating.
Spike planted.
It'd be a cool like
just a little
ult
too much
ability or
right there.
something.
That would. You know, Valorant's all about information. Having that kind of information be very useful. Looks like we've got a Marshall in a dream from Traps here. Ooh, that could have been a good
Misses
pick.
it.
Is being held.
Trying to peek.
Seems like Minnesota.
Oh,
does have to play
couldn't
this
get
one
that kill
slow.
there.
Yeah, I think it was just a slightly.
Just off to the
Slightly-
left on all shots there.
Yeah, I think the timing there was also a little off. Traps might have, not quite dodged that movement and accuracy with the Marshall.
Southwest Minnesota State taking the lead here by 2 points now. Coming
By
up
2 points,
close.
and this has been a pretty one-sided half from Southwest Minnesota. If you'll remember, we went into this half with 8-4 in favor of NMC.
Yeah.
Who's next?
NMC might
They
be
haven't
just
won a
trying
defense
to.
round yet, but let's see
NMC
how
might
they
be
act.
just trying to hold out and.
Yoru is ulting onto C site. Looks like he's gathering a lot of information. Might know that there's 3 people here. And even seeing the stack, Minnesota's opting for the push.
Welcome to my
They think they can take it. We have Viper ult down on C, 3v5. We have Gecko ult and Raze ult for the retake though, so never count them out. They're getting very important pick hauls. That space now belongs to NMC, and we have a Gecko ult going in. Oh, it doesn't happen to catch the person staying on the box close left. Oh, but Omen seems to have gotten off either way. Traps going in, gets the Viper ult down, Satchel's back, and it looks like it's planted for Mound. NMC's gonna need to make something happen here. Shoots the Yoru clone. Omen, once again, up on that box. Yoru TP's onto site. Traps getting the 140 head dink with the Phantom. That is so unfortunate. I almost believed for a second that we'd get that round from NMC. It was pretty close, but once again, it's coming to these just last few moments where we're really just not winning the retakes at all. And it's looking like potentially either a B push or a default from Southwest Minnesota. We've got 2 people stacked on the C site, 2 people stacked on the A site, and Reyna alone on B site. This could be potentially disastrous if it is a B push. Reyna's going for the early fight on B, trying to get some of that information. Gets full flashed by Yoru. There are smokes down, but Lyra's holding this close angle with the Sheriff.
It's the clone.
It's the clone. And Southwest Minnesota looks like they're positioned for an A take here. Cheesy PB is on the flank, but we'll have to contend with that Killjoy utility. Ooh, Aiko just barely misses a kill. Traps gets stuck back tree, uses the nade to buy himself some time to reload, reposition. And gets a 1v1 with the enemy Killjoy, but doesn't win it, unfortunately. Oh, that's a huge pick!
Huge 2-pick.
And
Oh!
unfortunately, GGPB isn't able to make the flank in time. That is so unfortunate. Those were wonderful picks from Reyna there, from Lear. The spam through the box and the one tap on tree. Absolutely beautiful, but sometimes it's just not enough. Incredibly oppressive attack half from Southwest Minnesota here. Absolutely, finding those weak points, like I mentioned, on these 3-site maps. You gotta find where the weakest link is. And they have just done such a good job of identifying it so far. Omen TPing Rubble here, Yoru TPing Door, spamming through the box. Aiko could be dead. And unfortunately, Aiko does get taken out. Door sending TP into Breakable. Lear
They're
gets the
getting
pick up
one.
in, though. This could be NMC's first successful defense this half. And sometimes these things snowball. Sometimes all it takes is one round.
Sometimes it takes being just on that cusp, just right on that edge to set you, you know, lock you in the zone.
Cheesy PV holding down Breakable gets traded.
Got a 2v2 here.
And it's looking like it's going to end up as a B site.
Open up the sky right here.
One enemy
Gets one!
remaining. Last player standing.
Traps
We're in a
left in a
1v1 with
1v1.
Traps.
For the win.
Made a step. Viper knows is coming back B site.
30
Traps
seconds
going
left.
for a quick rotate here to see if they can catch Viper off guard. But Viper already kind of looking towards main.
Spike planted.
Seems like he might have an idea. Puts the orb up. Goes back to position. C-Link. Waterfall. Gravel. It's looking like it's going to be a tower wrap. If only David knew. That site was free right now. Running low on time. David not finding the Viper here. Probably assumes it's going to be tower by now. Process of elimination. The orb goes up, blocking line of sight. David do it. Unfortunately, that is going to be a win for Southwest Minnesota. What an absolutely phenomenal attack half that they played, though. You have to give them props. They absolutely played that map the way it is meant to be played on that attack half. That's sometimes how Lotus goes. That's sometimes how Lotus goes. It'll be interesting to see what the second map pick is here. Do you know, Andre?
Yes, I do. First map was Lotus. Next map is gonna be Icebox, and if they go to third map, they'll go to Bind. SMSU will be defending Icebox first.
That is a rough draw for NMC. It's gonna be tough. Icebox is gonna be tough, but we'll see how they fare.
Yes, it is. Here, give me one moment.
Yeah, for sure.
It helps to turn away from things, take a break and ignore the pain. But avoidance is temporary, so face it all, however you may. But it won't just go away. No, it won't just go away. We started out the same, staying forever, coming down.
And we're back. Welcome back. I'm going to turn this music down because this music is really loud. Hello, my name is Andre. I'm the head coach here for Northwestern Michigan College, joined by Pace Proxy.
Hello, I
A
was
past
the
coach
the
for our
former
Valorant
coach
team.
for NMC.
Kind of, sort of,
still,
half and half.
Yeah, still sort of. Presently I still do coaching, and I'm currently on my
Solo
rating
coaching
grind
some of
right
our
now.
players.
Yeah, well, and some other people as well. I've taken up some other coaching opportunities with just individuals who want some help, but I'm on my rating grind right now. It's interesting. I saw Traps hovering that neon for a second, and I thought we were about to see something beautiful on Icebox, but Traps' David is not something to be messed with. This guy is seriously talented. I find it very interesting that we're going to Lear on Gecko here and Ico on Reyna. This is going to be an interesting team comp from NMC. We'll see. We'll see how it pays off. The Viper Harbor, Gecko, Reyna, Jet. It's interesting. It's interesting, but we'll see. It could pay off. We have a very standard looking team comp from Minnesota here. Viper, of course, being the premier sort of pick for Icebox with that wall and that super oppressive mid orb. Sova has wonderful utility for gathering information, sort of the classic pick if you're not running double initiator. And then of course Yoru and Jet are just two very strong duelists. But
going into game 2 here.
Yeah, we've got the NMC on the attack half. And Icebox is statistically sort of a tough attack map because it's just so open. There's so many angles you got to clear, so many things you got to worry about. That's why Viper is so strong in this map. But we do have Viper and Harbor, so we've got double walls set up. So honestly, they might be able to find some openings.
Which character is this?
This is Harbor.
Okay.
Yep. Harbor
Yeah, and then
is interesting.
And we won't be seeing Deadlock on this, I believe, on this map.
No, yeah. We won't see Deadlock really on any map if they're playing it properly, because
Well, we
Deadlock
won't.
sucks.
Well, he's removed from our competition.
Oh, is it Andrew?
Deadlock is banned from use on the map Breeze indefinitely. Oh, sorry. On the last.
Oh, that's interesting.
The last map, yeah.
Oh, there's probably, I bet there's probably just some weird wall bug.
Yeah, there's definitely something.
Deadlock's probably just got some weird abusable tech that's
And then Clove, of course, is enabled, but I don't think we're seeing any Clove players today.
That's a little surprising because Clove is a strong pick on Icebox, and I know that Ico specifically has been playing a lot of Clove. I'm personally actually
I wonder if they know that Clove is available.
Is allowed today because it's been 2 weeks or whatever.
But I don't know. Maybe they all saw read the message. I would assume that got sent into their channel.
Well, good start from NMC here. We have Spike down on A site, and it's a 4v2 post plant, and we have Gecko coming in the flank, pinching mid.
Woken, last player standing here.
Has a sheriff though, and Cheesy PB is low HP. Could make something happen, but ooh.
Getting surrounded here though.
Yeah.
Gotta back off. Play it safe.
These retakes are hard, man. These retakes are real hard.
And yeah, I was gonna say that's gonna be
Nice
tough
shot.
to try and even get onto that point to defuse.
Who's playing the Viper right now? Is it Cheesy?
Yes.
All right. Well, let's see if he's learned anything from me. The Viper's my pick on this map, or was my pick for a very long time. Now that Clove's out, I've been doing a lot of Clove. Very, very, very strong agent.
But also that just also feels like it's typical with any new character.
Actually,
Typically gets released over buffed so that you can nerf it a little bit later.
What's interesting is that Valorant's cycle lately has been quite the opposite, and I think they made their mistakes with what is it, Fade and Chamber. And when those two agents released, you know, I think they sort of overcompensated in the other direction, where, you know, the release of Gecko, Deadlock, Harbor, all of those agents on launch were actually super undertuned. But
Trade there from Traps and Ico.
Yeah, incredible shots from Traps. I think he had a feeling that Yoru was pushing up. We've got another Jet up pipes. This is seemingly a force from Minnesota, I think.
This map is definitely a lot of up and down. It's just definitely.
Yeah, it's like I was telling you, those angles, man. There's so many different things you got to clear. Pushing up through belt, it's so funny to watch the way that you have to. Like, if you ever watch a pro player push up belt and clear that, it's so funny because it's like a little zigzag pattern. You go up and down and up and down and up and down and up and down as you slowly walk around the corner. It looks like we are at least going to get bombed down here on the B site, and the slow rotate from Minnesota.
2v3 here.
Worried about a flanker. Yeah, 2v3 retake actually is not that bad, especially when we have Lear with the Phantom. So we're up a gun. We've got to take care of that Dart. Dart taken care of. Ooh,
Lear getting
Lear low HP.
very low
Looking to
here.
Molly, close.
Oh, gets one though.
Enemy remaining.
Traps gets another.
Traps.
1v1 here.
Phantom.
Traps better HP gets taken out. Last
That's
second.
so unfortunate.
Hunter gonna get the
timing of that
defuse
push.
here.
Yeah.
Thrifty.
That was so winnable. That was so winnable.
That was
But sometimes-
close.
Yeah,
1-1
sometimes it
here,
does just
game
come
2.
down. Yeah, those force by rounds can be very powerful. You know, you force up a gun, statistically you're less likely to lose, but you're a little less likely to lose, you know what I mean? And if you can pull it off, sometimes it can really swing the half in your favor. So 1-1 is going to be interesting. It's going to put NMC on a light buy here, and Michigan probably, you know, carrying in that Phantom from last round and have a slight advantage. We've got that mid orb. I taught Cheesy that lineup. Looks like we're positioning towards mid here on the defense. We might be pulling rotates over to B, but Traps currently mollied up in tube, forces to push back and take this fight. Hunter swinging the low angle with the Phantom. And Woken pushing up kitchen, dodging the Gecko flash. Lear on 1 HP.
Last
He
player
kept playing in the
standing.
smoke, unable to
Spike
get a pick
down.
though.
Attacker spawn.
Ico has seemed to have lurked all the way up through B site and is now being held by Jet on top of tube. Jet backs off to go to mid, turns around, and Ico does not know. Gets taken out by Jet on that really powerful off angle.
Everyone makes fun of German efficiency. Ha ha. Just keep laughing as you.
It's
move
looking
on.
like a 2-1 in favor of Minnesota, but we're up to our buy round. We've got an MC on rifles, and it looks like they're pitching for a B hit, which might be the correct choice here, as it seems that Minnesota is stacking towards the A side. It might just be a free B site for NMC here, but whether or not they're able to handle the retake, you know, that's something different entirely. They've got to go fast if they want to take advantage of this free site, but they're clearing everything very diligently. Trap stashed out on top of yellow. Gecko putting spike down on site B. Harbor Cove to protect that Gecko. And Harbor looking to replace Viper's wall here once it goes down. The wall is up on site. Spike is walled off, and Minnesota is looking to regroup for this retake here. I have a feeling we're about to see a lot of utility. There's a clone. Viper orb. Pushing up yellow. Traps gets 2. Lear gets 1. 2v3 retake. We have Gecko ult. And it looks like it's going out. Lands on Sova, but gets broken just before the detain.
One enemy remaining.
No stick, the dismiss. And not enough time for Minnesota to
Last
stick this
player
defuse. It's looking like no ace for Bibizzle Manizzle.
Hola.
The Bizzle and Nizzle is seeming to be their strongest player, though.
Yeah, Yoru is tricky. He's a tricky agent to deal with, and if you've got someone who can play him well, it gets even harder. Icebox is not a bad map for him, as he can do these pretty fast rotates and has a lot of ways to, you know, deal with these really tough takes using those flashes and TPs of his.
Yeah, I wanna watch him a little bit and see if we can't see into his eyes a little bit here.
Yeah, we're getting some Yoru tech here. It looks like he's got a flash lineup off of that. Gets a free kill on Kit Kat. Lear doesn't swing fast enough. Get the trade. TP out. And that's just a free pick at the start of the round. That's part of what makes this agent so strong. You gotta have the nerd lineups. Cheesy PB pushing into this mid orb looking for a lurk, but unfortunately gets taken out by the enemy Viper. Spike going down on B site, but will it be enough? It's a 3v5 post plant. Viper is on low health, but they do have a Yoru ult. Potentially try and snip him out. Yep, and that looks like exactly what's gonna happen.
Cutting through.
Looks like Yoru's going for some kills, not just information here.
I'm back.
Takes out Lear, teleports over, takes out no one. I go, getting the pick. Spike being stuck by Woken, and unfortunately cannot get the spam off in time. Traps saving the gun. 3-2. This is looking like a pretty close close half. These retakes are getting kind of down to the wire, you know. I bought this knife for Aaron.
Yeah.
Yeah, I told him that if he, I think I said it like if he hit diamond or something like that when I was first coaching him, I'd buy him a skin bundle. And he did it.
And he's been using it nonstop. He's been using it nonstop every time. He has not used another knife, I believe. I'm fairly certain you can go back through the footage and you'll see that knife.
Ooh. Gets taken out by that Yoru flash. Lear's stuck jail.
Unfortunate.
Right now. Not a great position to be in when you don't have smokes, but maybe a Reyna Lear can get him out. 85 HP. You can see that line of sight being held down with the op by Jet. Peeks into it and gets taken out.
Spike down A.
Yeah, dashes out. Oh, if I could get the ops out of the enemy team's hands, but it doesn't happen. The rush down is just too quick, too strong. You can see NMC is just trying to figure out what they need to make work here.
Surprisingly, they haven't taken any time out.
Yeah, sometimes those 30 seconds between rounds are really all you need, but you know, it might have to come to a TO if the round or if the half goes anything like we saw on Lotus. Once again, we see a sort of weak B side from Minnesota, but they are rotating pretty quickly, so you know, no one is currently holding A, but Sova and Viper making quick rotates, as well as Jet and Killjoy. Unfortunate miss on the Harbor Cove, but Lear does get spiked down. Once again, we're in a 3v3 post-plant situation. We do have Viper ult, but it looks like it's maybe not going to come out.
Last player standing.
Yeah, Viper went for the late mid lurk and unfortunately wasn't able to get ult down on site. This mid lurk might have cost the round. It looks like JJV's gonna stick bomb here. And yep, just not enough time for TZPB. Yeah, if we had, you know, that Viper ult down, it might have been a different story. But it's one of those things, is that Viper mid lurk on Icebox can be so strong if you get the timing correct and you know you have you have the stars align for you a little bit, but you know the temptation can sometimes be too much. Sometimes you're better off just hitting the site with your team. Either way, it looks like we still have that Viper ult, Harbor ult, and Gecko ult. This is looking slightly favorable for NMC.
Time to jump.
Or do they have guns? They might not have guns this round. It looks like they don't. Yeah, no, they don't. Cheesy PB gets taken out on B site. Or is that? I think that was A site.
Now, am I crazy, or does Spectator have more audio sounds than normal, or is what I'm hearing what they can hear, essentially?
One enemy
Ooh,
remaining.
Traps gets taken out by the flank from your. It should be from the perspective of the person that you are watching. The sound should be the same. So Yoru did hear the Gecko utility go out there,
And the footsteps behind. Okay.
Yeah, correct.
Gotcha.
So this audio is.
Because I know there's
one for one
some
with the
games
players
that
here.
like to boost it a little bit for Spectator.
I think maybe if you go free cam. No, I think free cam still just has same audio. Yeah. seems
Yeah,
like
it's
just got the same audio.
okay. Cool. Good to know.
You see a Viper go up on A, holding that site, and it looks like Minnesota's going to start sending players over towards B because they know that this Viper hold is a little bit stronger. But we do have a Gecko and Harbor ult popping off into this Viper ult. Hopefully they're able to make something work. But Viper's playing on top of 410, so the Gecko does not get her. She does get spammed down, but is it enough? The op is already posted up top nest. The bomb is dropped back A main, and Jet has already repositioned towards screens with this operator. It is an absolutely... Oh, we have Lear in the 2v1, hits the Yoru clone and unfortunately gets detained by the Killjoy ult. And there goes the knife to win the round.
NMC just falling short here.
Yeah, this is one of those things. Like I said, the icebox. It's a tough pick. You know, I know that once upon a time NMC had some compositions lined up for icebox, but you know those were different players, and you know the map was even different back then. So, you know, I'm not sure what they've sort of got lined up for this map, but it doesn't seem to be their strongest pick at the moment.
Well, we are gonna see a swap here soon, so.
And Harbor about to get taken out by the off. Yep. Looks like KickX not too happy about that one. This Jet is absolutely, you know, just brutal with the operator. Yeah, and a 4K from Jet, including a collateral wallbang. What an oppressive operator. I like the Sentinel's light skin though. I gotta respect it. See, SS Hunter here has some really nice skins, and as we know, skins give you wins. So.
It's like like putting a spoiler on your car. It gives you 5 extra horsepower.
Yeah.
Although I am a fan of spoilers if they look proper, but not all will do.
Like two jump up pipes here, but NMC going for the mid take, pushing up through tube. Spike goes down. Woken gets 2 in mid, and Jet's aware of traps up top pipe. And oh my lord, 2 wonderful shots, pushing into this harbor smoke with a shorty, and oh my goodness. This Jet is feeling it. SS Hunter with the 3K. Or was that 4K?
That was a 3K.
I think it was 3. Yeah, it was 4K
3.
last round. 19-3. What a score line. You know, if NMC
Yeah, 'cause
can
he was 16
squeeze
and 2.
out one more round here, we'll have a 9-3 curse. Potential for a defense half.
Here. Get out of my way.
And once again, we have Jet pushing up pipes into the harbor wall. Potentially not actually going to have the angle. Gets taken out by Kick. That's a really good early pick. However, Aiko does get traded by Primary Coyote. Yoru already TPing over to the A site. We've got 3 players holding this site. And Killjoy on the way. No Lear, no Gecko for that easy wingman plant. A molly off back dice, but Yoru's already repositioned a generator. Peeking out. Potentially into traps here. We still have that Viper ult from GZPB. It has not gone up all half. I'm not sure he's really had much of an opportunity to. Reswings gets a trade on Woken mid. It's a 2v3. Anything's possible. If we can rotate to B site, get that bomb down fast enough, and pop a Viper ult, then we might actually have a chance here. But it looks like Yoru's already going quick. So it's really just going to be a race at this point.
Welcome to my world.
Viper ult goes down, but it doesn't quite pop the bomb site. Might be, unfortunately, a little too close for Cheesy PB here. Plants a bomb, backs off. Yoru's already pushing into the ult. Might send a clone in, might send a flash in, some other piece of utility. Could just raw swing it here, and if he does, he will catch Cheesy PB off guard. Traps holding the flank. Sova coming in from orange. That clone gets shot. And unfortunately, oh, David just barely avoids the Yoru.
One enemy
Gets on top orange. Cheesy PB with the pick, unfortunately gets tagged by the Sova dart. And Yoru's still trying to find that. And Cheesy PB with the clutch, 9-3 curse. It might be possible for NMC. We have seen these matches switch around just like that. What a wonderful 3K. Well played by Cheesy PB. As it turns out, saving that Viper ult all half might have even been worth it.
NMC looking to really fight back here.
Cheesy PB, this is actually going for this jump on top of generator. This is actually an infamously difficult jump to hit. And Cheesy PB is one of the most consistent people that I know that can hit this jump. Not making it look like it right now. Maybe it's the game nerves setting in. Maybe it's the shaking from that clutch that he just hit, but ooh. Looks like a little too late. And Traps, of course, using the jet ability to just float on over like it's nothing. Looking to get picks with the Sheriff here, but unfortunately, Minnesota's posted up B side. Gets an early pick off. And potentially a Yoru TP.
Gets one. Oh, couldn't get two. Trades.
Unfortunately, ran out of ammo in that shorty. It is a 4v3 post plant on Icebox. Yoru's playing aggressive, overheating into Snowman. Does Cheesy PB get the kill here? He does. He does. It's a 3v3, evening the odds a little bit. We've got Traps top site.
Toxin screen down.
Oh, almost had him there.
Yellow. Ooh, and the KJ turret goes down. That could be dangerous. Got a lot of post plant utility here. Ooh, the reload.
Gets one. Gets two.
1, 2. There's a chance.
No, looking for three.
It's too late. It's too late.
Oh!
Traps couldn't do it. Gets the knife. But that's gonna be 10-3 for
Did Southwest Minnesota State break the curse? We're gonna find out.
It's probably likely to be a force up here from NMC. See if they can squeeze that around and maybe take this half. We've got Gecko posted up mid with the Marshall. Got what seems to be largely an A stack from NMC, which might pay off, seeing as Minnesota is looking towards A. We've got Lear holding down the rotates with this Marshall here, so if they do try to get off site, it might not work out. Immediate trade from Traps. Or not quite a trade, but at least he gets another pick. an outlaw from the enemy jet is going to be deadly on this sort of save round. Lear, however, did buy full shields. Might be enough to save him. Ooh. Oh, the no-scope! Can't quite hit a second one. Yoru's top nest. Trap's trying to hit wallbangs on him, potentially. He's getting pushed, and classic. We got Harbor in Hell, and one pick on the Yoru. At least we got guns out of their hands.
Match
but
point for
losing a force is losing the half, unfortunately.
Southwest
I'm not
Minnesota.
Sure there's much,
Oh no, that's not
sure
match
there's
point.
much that can happen. No. I just mean that, you know, losing that force up might very well will probably cost them this game. It's just one of those things. It sets off your economy so bad you're playing almost every single round in the next half at disadvantage. And we're gonna have to see a thrifty or some sort of miracle here. But unfortunately, it already looks like NMC has stacked the wrong site. If they can fast flank, maybe make something happen, we'll have to see.
My mouse
Traps.
didn't want to work there for a second.
Pushing up Viper, going for them late mid lurk here. It's an A push. Harbor's flashed. Jet's holding him. KJ's pushing him maze. He's surrounded on all sides.
No.
He gets taken down through the box. Dash out onto site. And it belongs to Minnesota. 4v5 retake is going to be tough. A 3v5, I stand corrected. Aiko does have a gun here. And if there's one character that can make these miracles happen, it's Reyna.
Spike planted. Last player standing. Flawless.
Unfortunate.
And unfortunately, it just doesn't happen for NMC. Is this a playoff game, Andre?
This is
So this is a single elimination.
not. No, my voice chat is off. Oh, am I talking in voice chat? I don't know. Was I
I
every
haven't seen
time?
you talking. I haven't seen you talking party voice chat.
I don't think so.
I go with the don't go A, threatening the enemy team. And it looks like they have heeded Aiko's warning and gone B.
Spike planted.
And traps with the trade on the enemy jet. Aiko getting taken out by this Killjoy late flanking mid, or Lear actually getting taken out. Aiko on 39 HP also taken out. And it's not enough from traps. That's going to be game point on Icebox.
Thank you everyone so much for joining us. That's gonna be the fall or spring 2024 semester, 9th season. Thank you, Pace, for joining me.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me, Andre. It was a blast.
Yeah, absolutely. And we'll see you in a little bit for Madden with game generated voiceover commentary.
Special teams,
Special
plays, special players.
See you later, guys.